Good morning, everybody. I have a fun card to show you this morning, and this helps you use up the rest of your designer series paper from Celebration. And this is from the Friendly Hello. And this paper was just beautiful. The colors in it are just perfect for spring. So you know what? Use up the rest of your designer series paper. It's pretty for backgrounds, and then you can even stamp on it, and it's really pretty. But let me show you what I did. So the colors here are Pool Party, then we have Petal Pink, and we have Fresh Freesia. So for this card, I did use two of the ink pads, the Fresh Freesia and the Petal Pink, and then I used one of our blends, the Light Pool Party. And I do like to mark, put on the side of my markers the color, because I find it hard to see that little print when I'm looking for something. This makes it easier. So let me show you what I did. I did cut the coordinating colors, and these are 1-inch strips, and then I embossed them with the really pretty Hive embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? So it's nice that you can use either side. You can use the raised or the embossed side of it. So, and again, these are 1 inch, and this is 4.5, the solid colors. Then from the Friendly Hello Designer Series paper, these are 1 inch by 5 inch. So it's really simple. So what you want to do is put this to the side. Oh, you will need the Misty Moonlight cardstock. I just love that for the background. It's so pretty. So I just cut it at a regular size for a card front, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5. And if you're going to make some, just make a bunch at the same time. So what you want to do is get your colors here. And you can put them in any order that you want. But, sometimes I'm a creature of habit. I don't know if you are or not, but some people tend to be that way, and I am one of them. So you just want to put some glue on the back of your strips and just start laying them down. And it's however you like them on the paper. Do you like them catty corner? Do you like them straight? Of course, I like mine with a little bit of catty corner here. So then just layer them. Decide which side you want. Do you want the debossed side up or embossed side? So I like the debossed side. Just start layering them. Like I said, however you want to put them on there. You can do a lot of these if you just go ahead and prep your pieces, or if you have pieces left over, just use what you have. Any of our designer series paper would be beautiful in this card. But I love these colors because it reminds me of spring. Really soft colors. Color of flowers, of course, and the birds. Let's finish this up. This would be really pretty with the Daffodil Afternoon, too. So I might have to make one of those and I'll post it. But right now I am stuck on the Friendly Hello. So you just have to bear with me until I get it out of my system. So, isn't that pretty? And like I said, they all, pretty much look the same, but if you turn them just a little bit, they're a little bit different. So the next thing I did is I cut some pieces for my stamped images. And like I always tell you, I use the shimmery white cardstock because it just looks so much prettier, and then it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. So what I did, I used the pieces from the Hippo Happiness, and this has some really pretty layering pieces in it. Aren't these all pretty? I used these right here, this first and second, or second and third, I should say. So 1, 2, 3, the 2 and 3 size. But you can use whatever size you want. These are really pretty too. And this is a cute stamp set. If you've never seen it, it's in the annual catalog. And then for the words, I used the Biggest Wish. These are really pretty. And then the hand pinned stamp set. And I love the font that's on this, and it gives you a lot of different uses. So this is a really pretty set. If you don't have it, it's 20% off this month, the bundle. So watch for my email. If you didn't see it, let me know, and I'll get one out to you. The flyer for the new promotion, which is the Stamp & Emboss Mini. So let's get started with this. What I want to do is I want to use the memento. And when I stamp on a big stamp, I like to put the stamp down on the table and then just ink it up like this, because then you can see where you're stamping and how much ink that you've got on there, if you've got enough ink for what you're stamping. So I really want to get a bunch of the flowers on there. And just press down and hold it a minute until it seeps into the paper. Isn't that pretty? Love that stamp set. So let's put that to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and stamp our thanks while we have this out, because we're going to be using the ink pads. Open them up, this to the side, and this is the Petal Pink and the Fresh Freesia. You could do it in black if you wanted to, and then color in the letters. I might have to try that. But for this one, I'm just going to stamp it. Thanks. I like it. Put that to the side, out of the way. So what you want to do, this is like a watercolor effect, and it's the two stamp stamping. And if you can see this stamp, I'm going to turn it over this way. This is a distinctive, and you can tell because it looks like it's been laser cut. And it gives more depth to the stamp, and it just makes it look so pretty. So maybe when I ink it up, you can see it better. You can see how it's lighter on this side, and then it's darker on this petal. And that's what the distinctive stamps does for you. It gives you shading without having to do extra work. So you just line it up. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because I think this is like a watercolor effect. Go outside the lines a little bit. Just stamp over it. You know, it's kind of cute. I could have lined it up a bit better. But if you don't like that, go in and fill in with your markers. But I like it. I think it's messy. I think it's kind of cute. So we're just going to do the same thing to this one. And again, you can see you have a little bit of the shading on there. And then you just line it up. If you want more, just go back in and pop it in. And we're going to take the little stamps here. You can see that a little better. This one's darker than that one. And we're just going to do these two. If you don't like the messy look, take your time and get it exactly where you want it, but I like it. So then we're going to take our light pool party, and I'm going to use the bigger end, the coloring end, and just color in your leaves. I like it. I love these colors together. They're just so pretty. So let's close these so you don't get our fingers in them. Really good about that. And then if you get it on your fingers, then it transfers to whatever you stamped, and you don't want that. So let's put that out of the way and bring our background piece in. And you just want to put some glue on these. And let's put the thanks on. And of course, you know, you always have to stamp on the envelope so they know something good is coming in the mail. And of course, I'll put this on a card base. And let's bring in an envelope. I just want to stamp, I just like to stamp the thanks on there again, just to match the card. And then come back in with your flower. Get up. And then just go over top of the things. Just make sure you leave room for your address. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I love to do the envelopes. And if you wanted to, you could even take some of that designer series paper. See if I have a piece that might fit. This one doesn't exactly fit, but it'll give you the idea of what I'm thinking. So if you just add some of your designer series paper, you want a whole piece on there. You don't want it, you know, glued together, but you get the idea. Isn't that pretty on the envelope? Like it. You can even stamp on the flap if you want to. But let me know what you think. And, you know, get out your designer series paper that you have that you love and you want to use up and try this idea. Leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, just click the subscribe button below. Have a good day. Bye.